know you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah. More action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want parts of your wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. It's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
About to beat my ass. And you got my boy with the Cowboys. Oh, shit.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 2 at their own 22-yard line.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
36 on the carry.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Off the play fake. Huntley. Oh boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off play action. Huntley rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On the return, Johnson. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Just body me. That's fucking crazy. Just body that nigga.
Huntley to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover it.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard
line. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott is going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Now, the man's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
He'll let this go deep for
He didn't do that.
coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That's my fault.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
The 8-yard line.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. He's going to be marked down very close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Think about it, I'm gonna add that bitch up. I got an obsession with that, the moss throws, nigga. Just like doing crazy shit.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
36 on the carry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Off the play fake. Huntley.
Hey, let me throw the ball.
A Cowboys sack.
They got me.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Huntley, deep ball for Goodwin. And falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Johnson on the return. These two teams all tied after one.
Score tied 7-7.
And I put a little juice on it.
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix the
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Damn, they will.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Raiders 7. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kendall Fuller. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
He's going to go for a big play. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the Cowboy first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, they will. That was 7 the other way. Oh, my God.
On a gain of 4. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
Now Prescott. And this ball is caught by
Them niggas got down. Love you.
Dallas.
Boy.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
They will.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Crazy. It's really easy to stay with me.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. From the right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off here at 29. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. A super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down, Huntley. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Huntley. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The Cowboys 15-yard line.
2nd and 12. To throw, Huntley. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
6.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Huntley. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
Fourth down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Play action. Huntley.
Where the fuck did he come from, man? That nigga ain't even in the fucking play. Get the fuck out of here.
Get him the football back.
Man,
well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was
Where
successful.
is he?
This
He's
one
nowhere.
backfires for a turnover.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Final play of the half. Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Plenty of steps to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, well, loosen up things a little bit, right? Maybe play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Raiders 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Danny Johnson returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Off the play fake. Huntley, he'll let this go deep. It's caught inside the 25. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And the Cowboy
looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, they did it again. They wailed on the fucking pick. They did this shit on your last touchdown.
Too shy of the 40.
Fucking
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I think the good
that shit is right
coordinators
there.
now are looking at the
Wailing.
fullback position and finding the right
This shit don't
guys
work
to
against
hide
me.
in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game.
Bullshit, man. Fucking hell,
That one good
again.
for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
To throw is Prescott. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Tackle made by Tanner Muse.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Play action supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Huntley. Dancing to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Huntley. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's the option. And a short gain there down to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott, and that is incomplete.
Oh, man, he fucked me up. I thought they had a catch. Fucking time.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Bullshit.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. He connected on his first, this from 41. And now movement prior to the snap, and if that's a false start, that can make this a little more interesting. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
A 46-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the first. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
So
and the Raider
corny,
D, they get the football back.
That was corny.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right?
Got to be
What's
10
that they
years
used to tell us
old.
about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now that they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. first play of the drive there is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Huntley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Huntley. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
It's 4th down.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll find Waller. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Back to throw. Toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Off the play fake. Huntley. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. Fowler wrapped it up and he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Off-play action. Huntley eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Nelson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Off the play fake. Huntley. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
To throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Take by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Dallas, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want passing your wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. Ooh, I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it. I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. The whole team and we riding on it. I don't know no better, I'm on this. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want passing your wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. Ooh, I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body.
It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes.
hoes hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. For your plans like the go place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to tell y'all that you better be ready? I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them, but I was out the south side. Is that big of a guy? Stop it quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece.
Yeah, mom. Y'all want to swing that Bruce Lee belt?
I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Lurching closer to the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd down.
This up to the 46, good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them in contract time.
We just want to run that money game.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Shit, I already lost in that bit. Damn right.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
I'm picking that nigga off.
Midfield inside
I only lost by 8.
15 yards on the play.
It was a
First down.
One of those games.
I got kicked out of that one.
So he got some shit. He got Kyler Murray.
About trying to hide receivers in certain
situations. He won't throw in that shit, trust.
But a guy of his
size, like that.
Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Ooh.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Marcus Davenport. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I go back. I'm going to hit you up after this game.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Harris over the middle. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
3-yard.
And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7. 49ers nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Robbie Anderson, 91 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brees being chased out left. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Now Brees on 3rd down. And it's complete. He's going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Don't do that shit.
And it'll set him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Mostert. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking middle, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and run here with Mostert. 1st down and a little extra for Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 9.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Breeze on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze.
Give me that.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the scores up, man.
inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dance up for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Mostert. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers' 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Here's Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. This is Mostert. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he lost the throw. This is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Get the hell out of here. And the ball back. You roll from that, dude. Thank you.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
He come around that corner like that.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first, this one from 38. And it's no good. Let's pull it. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense
At their own
1st and 10.
22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Kick is good. makes the score Niners 14, Saints 10.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
That catch good for only a couple.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
Oh my God, he's so
be caught.
That is the second
He's going to
time.
have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 41, Breeze. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 29, Breeze. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Breeze now. That's complete.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
On second down, Mostert.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Once again, it's Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would miss.
What the fuck? Throw the fucking.
The rush was too strong.
You got a whole fucking man wide open.
You know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Fucking bullshit, man.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. They hand it off to Mostert. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
Breeze going to throw. And it's incomplete. And that went off the mark. A little late with a throw.
It's 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond with what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
They ain't give you Valentine's off.
I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 2nd down, this is Harris, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Well, on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's I don't. Football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Second down. It's Harris. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
49er first down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Harris. And they'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards.
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Gould is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
To throw is Breeze. That is incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
You won. Oh, shit, I'm surprised you did that. I thought you was bombing something.
Line of scrimmage, the
surprised you
37
won, man. I
on
thought you was
1st and
wrong.
10.
Shit,
Down to a
you beat
knee
me
for the
21-0?
49ers. This one about to be on ice.
I had to shut Raheem down, man. and I already know I had to shut him down. Yeah, I played against him. I had to shut Raheem. I made Raheem look normal. I mean, I told that big guy, I said, I built him, I'd take him apart.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now Harris. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing yet,
inside
but,
the 30.
Post it and you shut somebody out and get up.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and I tell you, this was a fun one, just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game
if he's a star,
and
he's a
assessed,
superstar.
the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal. Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us?
That's how you work.
But you do know this is really a 7-point league.
You got to work
7 points either way usually
decides
a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy
it can be happening.
one they can
if
hang
you
their
up,
head on.
a nigga gonna just start throwing it in.
So for San Francisco, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
that shit easy. As soon as you see that nigga move, just matter of fact, lob that shit. That nigga going to get everything. Hey man, I held Mose Hurt to 58 yards, 18 carries, 32 average, 3.2 average. I destroyed Mose Hurt. And he got an X Factor freight train. Whoever he played last week, he murdered them. He ran for like 300 of them. I'm trying to play in the money league, man. I'm trying to knock the game out in the money league. Nigga, you ain't about to play. I'm gonna get my first one. I ain't set my first one. I ain't got time. I mean, shit, mine ain't either. I'm in the second season. Yeah, with all rookies. I take my first. That's all good. Well. Alright. Shit, you ain't on. Yeah. Word. I got you. I'll put it on. Alright, no problem.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on him. I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil players like the go places. The whole squad, I get ready, done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard, when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, I suck ass, y'all in denial. I get the south side, is that big of the guy. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pause to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds. diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight.
Shit, you probably knocked out, ain't you? I'm about to, yeah, I'm about to advance, so goddamn, I'm trying to get them, set the trade up. Like, who? I don't know who he is. Oh, who got the right? Oh yeah, Broken Slime. Yeah, I already said that. Alright, yeah, he nigga PlayStation fucking goddamn safe mode. Yeah, his PlayStation stuck in safe mode. So like, I just said no. As soon as it's scared to come out. You said what?
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing.
You said I ain't said nothing.
Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go
You said I ain't said it yet. You said I didn't said it. Oh, well. I'm pretty sure I did. I see that nigga name everywhere. That nigga in the main league with no goddamn PlayStation.
See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, body.
Oh, we got a heat. I'm about to cut that bitch. Oh, that motherfucker. It's hot as shit in this motherfucker. Goddamn gas heat. Here. Damn, goddamn Jalen. I don't believe that nigga. That nigga ain't gonna shut down corn. I'm down with this shit. Oh, you talking about that boy Jalen?
I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man. It feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my
nigga Jalen Johnson too slow for me. I can't do nothing down. Stop it quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, body. Hey, that nigga got bum ass in the photo.
You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low,
I gotta see what, hold on. What's your hit and stuff? Damn, that nigga looking like a young Josh Herbert over there. Damn, right at 22. 94 throwing power and shit. Yeah. Man, a lot of niggas play their games in the league. A lot.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I'm walking out
that's why I got down fucking Jalen like that. Now I realize what Jalen like that.
Stop it quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining.
Hit power 85.
Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish.
Ramsey at a cornerback. Fuck Jalen, you got down Ramsey down. Man. Say it ain't so. It say 6.2 cap on Ramsey.
That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's the call of God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, body.
Damn.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm heavyweight.
Kind of deal we got to take the quarterbacks off the board. The quarterbacks got no throw power. Oh yeah, I hate that nigga. He does nothing for me. He's amazing, but other people, I be getting toasted by him by other people. I throw Coop in. Coop definitely worth it. I think I can. That's damn. I'm giving you a hell of a squad. Oh shit, damn. Yeah, cause I'm struggling on defense. Yeah. Like you got the Ward, Cup, Full and Smoke. That's actually a good trade. That should say 89 overall, Fuller, 88, 87 Cup, 90 Ward. Ward is a motherfucking monster. That nigga celebration Nah, I ain't bullshitting. I need that. That shit is embarrassing, bro. I ain't even wear this. That shit is embarrassing. Yeah, man, Denzel is true. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't like Dante Jackson running around with a bunch of speed, no play recognition. Oh yeah, you said you did want Johnson, didn't you? I'm gonna take Stafford out that bitch, man. Look, if I can give you Johnson, I can give you Ward, and I just said somebody else. I just said somebody, Coop Cup. And yeah, it gets kind of hard to get a quarterback on this, man. Shit, you got all the defense in the world, but you don't got no. I got Wofford, whatever the fuck his name is. My backup is. My backup is like good.
Stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me,
I still ain't got no fucking picks. I ain't hit no shit. I'd be fucked for the draft. That other league I did, Who Wants Smoke, did the draft. That shit about 25 niggas online. That shit ain't like that. See, that shit was decent. Oh, for that fantasy shit, that shit had about 20, but it ain't like 24 people in that shit. Like I ain't had time, man. Valentine's, man. I ain't got time for that shit. I mean, but they all active. I mean, it's a bunch of goddamn dope ass teams, though. I can say that much. Like niggas ain't got time for all that. Yeah, that's all it was. Shit, nigga, shit. I didn't care if we did anything. I mean, the last two fantasy jumps was 32 full, but like. Man, I ain't got time for all that shit, bro. Fuck all that. I barely want to play the ones I'm in. I only play 7 niggas. I thought that nigga name said Mooney got. I mean, Doomsday. That shit said Mooney got. I don't know how to use that. She sleep. Get away from my dough. What? Huh? What you doing in here? Scram beat
got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body,
what else
body.
I said? James World Cup.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.
Fuller and Smith. That'll work.
Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Damn, that was actually a decent trade for a defense.
Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pussy and wild nonsense. You got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. It's
oh shit, I ain't even pay attention. Shit, nigga, kids can't even get no fucking with me. Oh yeah, you still want Johnson too. I forgot too. You can have Johnson. Yeah, I forgot all about the deal. Goddamn, I'm tired of it. That works. That deal right there works. You can have Johnson. I can't use it. I forgot all about that. Oh yeah, you was straight back in secondary.
Shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece.
Yeah, that's a decent trade. I must say. I forgot what's that nigga Steve? I forgot. Oh man, that ain't no different in cut. Damn, boy, you hit me for a 90, a 86, a 87 overall, a 80, 87, 76. Gosh, oh my. Yeah, you ain't about to use goddamn Johnson or Ward. Nah, he ain't that bad. That nigga got a 92 Johnson. Yeah, he might get player of the week, give him some speed, give him some acceleration. I could do it. So they got Robert Woods over there in Rico. Run that. Some niggas might say it's an old trade, but it's good to me. That nigga with the Bucks bullshit. Fuck that.
I don't be with me so basic. When you the op and your bros hating. One of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace. They did not want me to go places. For your plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man.
All you gotta do is get player of the week with him. Man, shit, it happens, bro. Nah, I done seen the wackest nigga be the beast when a nigga get that speed. That shit ridiculous. Yeah, appreciate you doing business with you. Man, if the Bears had a quarterback, they had about 15 Super Bowls.
We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse good to reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man,
no burn,
when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, girl, it's all a finesse. Oh, you, stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
You said who did? Yeah. I fucked around and did the dumbest shit with him. I released that nigga before the draft, knowing that it was 22 mil free, no cap. I should have just kept his ass and got that age or something next year. Yeah, look, see, cause niggas be inboxing me and they be like, they be doing like, if they be telling me one age reduction, I'll be like, shit, yeah, that's what it is. Cause I'm tired of repeating myself. I ain't about to goddamn keep reminding no nigga. What I said, like, nigga, bro. Some niggas don't claim everything they supposed to. I'm like, I ain't got that shit. That's less shit for me to do. I ain't keep reminding no nigga. Saints ain't say shit.
Stop it, quiet.
Saints shit,
I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, gun. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day.
Got that nigga Zard here, he bullshitting. I ain't thinking about that punk ass nigga. I like fucking that nigga up when I play him. Oh bullshit. Y'all think he nice. Doo-doo. Sometimes I think I'm nice too, goddamn. I'm doo-doo too. Shit be like that. I be having some days. I'm like that some days. I ain't. I'm just straight trash. That's when a nigga gotta goddamn walk away from that shit for a little bit. I'm getting him at home. Nigga, you had motherfucking COVID. Now you talking about you got control coming tomorrow. Oh, that catch your ass. Man, I traded you down. Nah, you good.
Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, gun. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day.
Saints in Detroit, they get a first time. Nah, one of them niggas said shit. I just cut the nigga autopilot off the day, so that when you still get a first time. Wish I got injuries though. I hate to come back to my bum ass squad. Fucked up. I can't put no points on the board either. I've been advancing everything early. Fuck this shit.
I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Daddy Eagles, nigga.
I don't be with me so basic. Well, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I'm not down to
What's up, brother? Appreciate doing that trade with you.
They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And we pulling up with the whole squad. Like you ready to told y'all that you better be running.
Oh, you trying to pull off one real quick?
Telling me nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say you ain't about to get no quarterback this late. I don't know, there's some niggas out there that ain't getting no cheeks. There's some niggas just living on mad right now. I'm playing that shit cause my old lady sleep, that's it. I'm thinking about booting this nigga got the Chiefs too, dog. He won a Super Bowl last year. His team is that. But he acting funny. He wanna act funny. I'm about to boot this nigga. Anybody that take the fucking Chiefs, goddamn. You know how easy that is to feel that shit? I'm about to boot that nigga. Hey, I hope he boot me from his league too. He good people though, but like sometimes he nigga mad because he got them that don't pay attention to chat. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. My name is not Vincent. I don't work for none of you niggas.
Stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds.
Key to running your own league.
Jet, private pilot. Look at me,
don't do nothing. These niggas tell you to do the fuck you want to do. You taking your motherfucking time out to do this? They ain't doing shit. We hit the place. He broke out alright. He can't holler at me. That nigga said it was too cold in Chicago. Nigga want to come out. Nigga want to come out here. Got them in LA. Matt Stafford put up some. I go ahead and add it on my star. I get that breakout for him. Take that breakout there. Cause you ain't even gotta play for a breakout. You ain't gotta play a breakout for like X-Factor. X-Factor and for a superstar. Usually just get that shit. Anybody gonna make it like that's a computer game. Like if it's a CV, I mean if it's a user versus user, I still need to play it. Even though I should. I usually make niggas show proof too, so they don't got them to be past stats and shit. You gotta stream your goddamn breakout game.
Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me.
I ain't got no pick. I can't afford to trade my second pick. I'll get that. Once my second pick, I'm down to my fifth. Dead.
Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man. It feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, it's not a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.
Easy to contain. You know, look for the little play to the tight end. That's a wrap. Oh shit. It'd be different if I'm thinking goddamn to get some draft picks. I'm saying I ain't thinking my team sucks. Nigga snapped with the Falcons. Calvin really 12 catches, 250 yards.
Hey, I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And we pulling up with the whole squad. Are you ready to told y'all that you better be ready? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bins up in my pocket. I don't want pussy and wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's not a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me going quiet
I
on
do it
it.
in all my leagues.
Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone,
Nigga,
boy,
I was
I'm
just
here to
talking
stay.
about I want to do this and see.
Stop calling me
Yeah,
little
then
bro,
hit me
I
up
got
and
mileage on
I'm
me.
ready to play in my league.
Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it.
Nah, I ain't boot him.
Walked in with the whole team and we
I'm in
riding
the
on
league
it.
too.
I don't be with them, he so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros
You wanna
hating.
play?
All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared
I
of the
hate a
whip,
nigga
it's a
talking about
ghost
what I do.
racing. I knock them down to their
Nigga,
cold
pay
cases.
attention.
Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, I get ready to tell y'all that you better be running. I'm in my
I gave
go yard when
nigga
I'm walking, I know
superstar on
y'all.
the rookie from
Telling me no.
from the 57th round. Won the rookie. Got him if you won the Super Bowl, you get extra, and you got down to run out with the superstar.
Stop
That's
it,
it.
quiet.
You ain't
If it's
getting shit.
snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White
Can't be
diamonds,
goddamn
Miley
good.
Cyrus, private jet, private pilot.
get
Look
niggas
at
there,
me,
son.
stylish, stylish, masterpiece. Body, body, go. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on
You
this
gotta
every
get,
day.
if you're trying to get your abilities first, nigga, you gotta show the nigga out. Get the upgrade.
Baby,
You
I know
gotta
what's
work for
coming,
it.
I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop
Yeah,
calling me
one
little
nigga
bro,
in
I got
my
mileage
league,
on me.
he
Walked in with the whole team and we riding on
I
it.
said, the question is, why do you
Action
always
and
use
no
the
talk, I
draft?
went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team
You know
and
what
we
I'm saying?
riding on
Yeah,
it.
it's the
Couple
same
of
shit.
bins
I
up
don't
in my
even bother
pocket. I
myself.
don't want pussy with wild
Texting
nonsense.
niggas.
We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it quiet. If
That's
it's
why I put
snow,
that
I
post
done
up.
got it. See
Niggas
my
go get
jewels,
some pussy.
shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot.
Yeah,
Look at
nah.
me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece. Body, body,
No problem.
hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight.
Alright, cool.
Baby, I know what's coming,
Easy
I
about
could
it, man.
barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. It's that Vigo de Gallo. Boy, yo, stop it quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece. Body, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bins up in my pocket. I don't want pussy get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Taurus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body.